Okay, this is actually insane.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
So you guys know I've come across a lot of bad DJ takes. I mean a lot, but this one, this top of the list. This is top tier, S tier Dejounte Murray takes right here. This is crazy. All right, so you guys already know Carolina Teague. That's my homie. All right, I had her on the channel before. I'm gonna drop a link below to all the stuff that she does because she's great. And this is League of Her Own, her podcast. This is where it's coming from. And your boy over here, Mr. Jackson, see, he has a take. Okay, he has a theory. So a lot of us, we might be begging the question, why? Why are Spurs fans and why are people in general hating on Dejounte Murray? Why are they critiquing Dejounte Murray? Okay, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, Clan, obviously it's because of his behavior and how he's like being a little cringy and kind of being a jerk. No. That's not the reason. That's not the reason. Mr. Jackson has an answer for you. So just listen to what Mr. Jackson has to say on the whole Dejounte Murray situation and his haters.
They're not athletes. These fans are upset because they don't like their lives. They're bored.
Okay, hold on. Guys, I swear to God, I'm going to play the whole thing. I promise I will. But you have to see her reaction. Hold on. Pay attention to her reaction to this. Hold on.
These fans are upset because they don't like their lives. They're bored. They don't like who they are as a person. They wish they could be Dejounte Murray. They wish they could drive the cars, pull the girls, buy stuff for their family. These people, especially the men, don't like themselves because they want to be a bad guy. They want to make money. They want to have millions of dollars to throw and go to the strip club and be acting like you're talking on a cell phone full of stack of cash.
The amount of projection. Oh my God, dude, I swear I was expecting him just to break down here. Look, Carolina, they want the money, they want the homes, they want the cars, they want the women, they want to be able to go to the strip club, they want their wife to stop walking out on them with the mailman. They wish that their son in college would just call just once a month. Can he just once a month? Why don't he love me, man? Like, I was expecting him just to break down here. This is a lot of projection, bro. But I'm going to let it play through. Just listen.
But they can't do that. So what are they going to do? They're going to hate. They're going to hate, and they're going to hate like the little people they are. And that's who they are. They're little people. They're little people. Anybody hating on Dejounte Murray is a little person. And I was a little person when I used to hate on, what's that dude's name? Jazz Hands. What was his name? He played for the Spurs. Tall. He has a brother in the league. Why are you laughing? They're little people. They're little people with little hands going like this, on little keyboards and little Twitter thumbs. They're just like, it's Dejounte Murray. 4 weeks ago, we loved the kid. He leaves, and now he's the scourge of the earth.
He's the villain.
He's the villain.
Okay, one more time. This is just way too much projection. This is way too perfect. Hold on.
Because they don't like their lives. They're bored. They don't like who they are as a person. They wish they could be Dejounte Murray. They wish they could drive the cars, pull the girls, buy stuff for their family. These people, especially the men, don't like themselves because they want to be a bad guy. They want to make money. They want to have millions of dollars to throw and go to the strip club and be acting like you're talking on a cell phone full of stack of cash. Take the little fingers, go somewhere else.
Okay. All right. Okay. Jokes aside. We're going to go in on this take, okay? I'm going to break down why I absolutely hate this take. But not only that, it's just blatantly wrong as well. Like, even in his own realm of thinking is still wrong. So let me go ahead and start off with just saying, okay, obviously what he's trying to say, and you already heard it, is that Spurs fans, people in general, are just upset because DJ has money. Like, you don't seriously have a problem or actually have a problem with anything he's doing. You just wish that you had his lifestyle. Now, I hate this, okay? I hate this ideology. I hate this way of thinking because even if we go on a deeper level, and I'm not going to say Dejounte Murray has this type of impact, obviously, right? But if we go on a deeper level, like if you did this with political figures, it's dangerous, and people do it all the time where they'll sit back and say, oh no, man, look, you're just hating on them because they have money. You're just hating on them because it's like, no, maybe I actually have a problem with what they're doing. Same thing with yes men, and I think that that's dangerous as well. A lot of celebrities, oftentimes the reason why they keep doing what they do over and over and over again is because they have yes men that tell them, no, bro, they're just hating on what you got. They just want your lifestyle. Okay. You just feed into it. It's a toxic way of feeding into that mentality. Now, I'm not going to go as far and like hyperbolic to say that Dejounte Murray, every single thing that he's doing is just impacting everyone's lives. No, not necessarily. This goes on different levels. Okay. It doesn't have to be that big, but just his ideology alone, I think that is dangerous. And another reason why I don't like it too is because when you say that if you're not at his pay rate, you can't critique him, that's like 99% of people. That's basically everybody. That means no one can critique Dejounte Murray, okay? No one, okay? And the thing about that is, even if that was true, if every single person that's hating on Dejounte Murray is just because they didn't make or don't make his amount of money, then that's wrong in and of itself. There's other players, and I know there's a lot of players that's probably just not speaking up about it, to be honest with you, but there's a lot of players that aren't necessarily crazy about what Dejounte Murray is doing. Nerlens Noel is one of them, in which he saw Dejounte Murray antics, and this is what he put out there. He didn't put too much out there, but you can tell that he has a problem with it. Is Noel just hating on Dejounte Murray because he can't afford Dejounte Murray's lifestyle? I don't think so. Same thing here. If we're talking about Ben Caro, the #1 overall pick, he literally has more, or is going to maybe in the next year have more fame than Dejounte Murray. Is he just hating on Dejounte Murray, or is it that Dejounte Murray is just doing randomly bad things on the court? It's not good. But I'm not going to dive deep into that. But what I'm trying to say is, where I'm getting at is, it's not necessarily just as simple as, oh, you just not making his money, therefore you have a problem with him. No, there's already been beef. It's been beef. He has beef with a 19-year-old. That's on him. So I don't know where you're getting that from. Now, one thing that I did want to bring up though, okay? So the argument in and of itself is wrong. All right, even if you say, well, if you're in that pay rate, no one has a problem with him in that pay rate. No, that's not necessarily true. But here's the big issue I have, is changing the narrative. At the end, he actually said that, well, Spurs fans loved him not that long ago, and now everyone's hating on him. Okay, I don't know where this came from, but it's a lot of Dejounte lovers out there, and Dejounte defenders that are changing the narrative of what happened. Okay, Dejounte Murray didn't randomly get attacked by Spurs fans. That's not what happened. He gave a subliminal jab at the San Antonio Spurs fans and the organization already, and then people took issue with that. And it wasn't even a lot of Spurs fans to begin with. We're acting as if this tweet never came out. I feel free and I feel wanted. It was an obvious jab. And if people say that this is a reach, look, I've been a Spurs fan for a long time. I've seen the entirety of Dejounte Murray's career, okay? He's done stuff like this all the time. He always gives these kind of like subliminal jabs, okay? He did it to the Spurs front office, but I guess Brian Wright's just hating on DJ, right? But that's besides the point. All right, so he gave this jab, and then there was a few Spurs fans, okay, that he searched for in his comments that had something to say, and then he went ahead and went all in on the franchise. The way the system is set up, you're going to be losing for the next 15 years. Problem bigger than basketball. That is a direct attack on the San Antonio Spurs franchise. He didn't go at this person personally. He didn't say, oh man, your profile picture looks bad. I don't know, guys. I'm not great at insulting, but he didn't do that. What he did was he just said, no, I'm going to go after the entire franchise. So what he really did was to open up the gates. He wanted to open up the gates to take a jab at the San Antonio Spurs. And he waited for someone to react, and then he went in. And that is the problem. It's not that he's just randomly getting attacked. And I'm sorry, I guess just everyone is hating on Dejounte Murray. I mean, even Chicago Bulls have articles coming out talking about how they made the right decision on Lonzo instead of taking Dejounte Murray. Like, come on, man. Come on. It's not just the fact that Dejounte Murray makes money. That's silly. If that was the case, then Spurs fans would hate on everybody, okay? We would have a problem with Patty Mills. I'm pretty sure he can afford Dejounte Murray's lifestyle. We would have a problem with Tim Duncan, Manu, Tony. We would have a problem with Derek White. I'm sure he can afford Dejounte Murray's lifestyle. It's silly. It's a silly argument. And really it's just a way to play defense for a player when you don't actually have any type of real takes to back it up. Because that, like I said, that type of mentality is not good. It's not great. I'm not saying that he's personally in Dejounte Murray's circle or anything. It's just that whole idea, I hate it, bro. I absolutely hate it. And a lot of these players, not just players, these celebrities in general, they have yes men that tell them that, like, hey man, they just hating on you or whatever. And it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It's not good. you shouldn't feed that. But anyways, that's beside the point. All right, guys, really quick. I completely forgot to do this. Okay. If you guys want to support clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description if you want to support and get some merch. And by the way, speaking of DJ, speaking of 15 years, yeah, if you guys want some merch, head on over there. Support your boy. But yeah, I'll get with you guys later. And bad take, my boy. Terrible take. Funny take, but terrible take. All right, y'all.